Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie, and today we have another unboxing from Bargain Bead Box, and it's called the Here Comes the Sun collection. So we got a nice little yellow bag. Looks like we've got some tones of yellow and peach in here and some gold. So I can't wait to dig in and see what we've got. I'm going to go ahead and open everything and get my box ready, and then we'll see what we've got. Alright, so I've got everything sorted out and ready to go. And the first thing we have is gold-plated, 10-karat gold-plated brass and cubic zirconia sun pendant. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's really pretty. So you've got balled in so you don't have points on it, and then it's got little cubic zirconia all through the pendant. Isn't that cute? Might be able to see it down there a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that in slot number 1, but I know it's not going to fit permanently. Okay, next we have a 2-piece 22 by 20 millimeter 18-karat gold-plated brass and cubic zirconia sun pendants. So there's 2 pieces in here. Oh, what a pretty little kit. Oh, look at that. So they've got cubic zirconia all through them. Right in the middle. It'll make a pretty pair of earrings for spring. Alright, next we have 8 millimeter shaded pink aventurine beads, and it's a 15-inch strand. So look at those. They feel good too. I like the variegated. So you go from dark to light and around for adventuring. How cute. And I happen to love orange colors. And, you know, rust and stuff like that. So mixed with the peach and the white, it's going to be a nice combination. So, of course, naturally, I'm going to take everything off the strand. And let's see, grab my handy dandy scoop. You can see the variegation of colors in there. I'm excited to make a necklace out of this one. Just going to take up 2 slots in my little box, but that's okay. Can I go ahead and put that here, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so I can have room here to show you what I've got. So let's make sure we can see that in camera. Next, we have number 4, and that's 8 by 5 millimeter pink aventurine rondelle beads, and this is a 7-inch strand. Okay, it's quite pretty. So you've got whites in there, then you've got some just kind of taupe in there, and peach colors. Very pretty. I'm going to use my wire cutters to get these apart. Okay. Always have the worst time trying to empty a strand into the slots, so I always empty them onto my bead table first. I just, use my handy little scoop. All right, let's see what we got next. Okay, we got 8mm faceted red agate beads, 7-inch strand. Nice. Okay. So again, the orange colors, and these are faceted, so they have just that little bit of sparkle on them. Makes them so pretty. So got some fiery colors in here. I like it. You could mix those with turquoise and blue as well for a contrast. And, it'll be like, fiery sun in the blue sky. Okay, what do we have next? Yellow opal tumbled nugget beads. And we have a 7-inch strand. Okay. They're very smooth to the touch. Just simple little nugget beads. So definitely yellow tone hues. So that'll definitely go with the gold. And they have some of them have a golden sheen to them. So that's going to be pretty. All right, cut that off. All right. I like those. They have a nice sheen to them. Next, we have 6 pieces of 14 by 6mm red adventurine bicone beads. That's going to be interesting. I don't think I've seen these before. Oh, wow. That. Still have the yellow hue. Kind of yellow and white. But I've never seen stone bicones like this. I like it. Next, we have 8mm mixed quartz round beads, and that's a 7.5-inch strand. Let's take a look at what these are. All right, so these have a little bit of a purple color to them. So it'll be a nice contrast with the orange and yellow. So yeah, it's very nice looking. These are very, very smooth. All right. I think that's my phrase. All right. I say it a lot, but it's just me. That's how I say it. All right. Those look really nice. And next, we have a pink aventurine and brass faceted Baroque oval link. Ooh. Okay, that's quality. So you got a nice facet on there. And both sides. And it has its own natural shape, so I imagine that they will all be slightly different. Next we have two 16 by 10mm faceted glass and brass round links. Oh, those are going to be pretty. Okay. That's going to be more of a pink theme. You can see it, and they're really sparkly and pretty. Let's see if I can hold it this way just to, yeah, I'll put it in the scoop. So you can see it's just nice pink link. What do we have next? We have 2 pieces of 16 by 14 millimeter 18 karat gold plated stainless steel sun charms. Oh, fun. So, simple sun charms, and they're not thin. They're actually pretty thick. Like, they're not going to bend. And looks like they have 2 sides, so you have your very, very shiny side there, and then a matte finish sign here. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what we have next. We have 10 pieces of 16 by 12 millimeter glass faceted polygon beads in champagne. Okay, these are going to be interesting. Okay, pretty good size. Looks like they have an AB finish on them, so that just gives them a little bit of glow. So those will be fun for earrings or nugget necklaces, you know, just to add to it. They're very pretty. Next we have 5.5 millimeter crystal faceted English cut cracked round beads in light topaz with an AB finish. So AB finish means Aurora Borealis, so, you know, it'll reflect all different kind of colors. Let's see if I can actually get this open. Okay. Ooh. Boy, those have a lot of shine to them. Look at that. So again, we're bringing in the orange, which is one of my favorite colors, especially mixed with turquoise. So, you know, I might have to get creative with this bunch. But look at that. That's so pretty. Okay, this is one of those where you got to pull that in and out. All right. Sometimes it's kind of hard getting the last bead off the string. But I think that'll do it. Okay. So yeah, that's some major, major sparkle. You can see it like that. All right, what do we have next? We have 8 millimeter crystal faceted cube beads in Magma AB. And that's a 10-inch strand. I'm excited about this one. Okay. Yeah, that's some major, major shine right there. Look at that. It's gorgeous, and that's a wired. So I'm just going to trim down here. And pull them off the wire. Okay, that is some serious shine. Isn't that pretty? I'm so excited to play with these. So question, are you more of a monotone? Like, would you most likely use the oranges together? Or do you like contrast, like hard contrast? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be interested in hearing what you think about this bead box. Okay, whoops. I guess I should tell you what this is. Alright, this is a 4 millimeter crystal faceted bicone beads in white champagne. So this is going to be more of a subtle color. I guess it's going to go more with the yellows and the browns. So, I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, mixing the yellows and the oranges is cool, you know, for a kind of a, I guess you could do a gradient effect too with them, you know, from dark to light. So I haven't decided how I'm going to make it anything yet, but I definitely will. All right, so we got some champagne colored crystal beads here with the AB finish. Gives me a nice sparkly section. So pretty. Okay, let's see what we got next. All right, next we have 4 pieces of 27 by 18 millimeter starburst chandelier links. Ooh, these are going to be in gold. Those are very gold. Okay. All right, there's for your earrings. And, you know, you could almost flip them over and put a cabochon right in the middle there if you wanted to. Or you could put, you know, a large accent bead like maybe that and glue it in. Just a thought. But looks like you get 4 of them, which is nice. So that's good for a couple of pair of earrings or a link on a necklace, you know, where you could do multi-strand. Very, very gold. Okay, so now I got a 20 piece 9.5 by 3.5 millimeter sun cylinder spacer beads. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get these open. Okay, usually get in there. Pull them apart carefully. Okay, got it. Okay, so some gold cylinder spacer beads. Very pretty. They'd make great dangles for the for these. So I can visualize using that like that, and then you know, adding crystal beads or whatever you wanted to in between. That's going to be nice. I'm going to do it this way. I'm excited about that. Or you could do all gold. Seems like all the gold pretty well matches here. Okay, so 100 pieces of 3.2 millimeter round spacer beads in gold. So they're nice. Simple round spacer beads. Can use them anywhere in your project. Okay, oops. Next we have 1 meter of 3.5 by 2.5 millimeter stainless steel curved jewelry chain. So it's your standard curb chain. It has, you know, fairly medium size holes in it. So, but you get a whole meter of it, which is a little over 3 feet. So that's plenty enough to make a project with. However, they're looks like they're more of an antique gold, so they're not going to be the bright, shiny gold like what you see in the rest of it. All right, next we got 2-piece 6 by 3.8 millimeter 18 karat gold plated brass rondelle tube bells. Bells. I like bells. They're so perfect for pendants. So there's only 2 pieces in here, so these are super tiny. If you can see that, I'll blow it up too. So they're super tiny, but they work as great for bells for, any type of pendant. So, you could definitely hang this pendant, which this has a cubic zirconia bell on it, which is kind of cool. I didn't even notice that earlier. But for something like these or that, you could hang it on your necklace very easily. And last but not least, we have 2-piece 12 by 17 millimeter brass magnetic clasps. Okay. They're always fun to use and easy. So they're definitely magnetic and stuck together. They come apart easy and they come back together like little lovebirds. But so they're just pull apart magnetic clasp. They're great for small chain because they're just not overbearing, and as long as you don't have a lot of weight on your necklace, these work great. So I'm gonna put those there. And the only thing I see that we don't have are gold bead caps, but if you go on to their sister site, beadboxbargains.com, you can always find good deals on, bead caps and other gold findings. So she's always got some listed there. And as usual, if you'd like to join the Bead Box Bargains or Bargain Bead Box collections, this is the one for March, so it's called Here Comes the Sun Collection. You can follow my link down below, and I'll have a link where if you'd like to join the monthly subscription, it's always under $25. And if you'd like to join, then you can follow my link and, get your own bead boxes, which, as you can see, it's well worth the value because you get, in this shipment, there was a $99.79 value for all these beads. So, when you get it for less than $25, it's worth it. And you can build up your collection quickly. I've got, let's see, several of these boxes, probably like 24, 25 of them filled with beads from Bead Box Bargains. What I haven't used up yet. But, it sparks your creativity. You can do whatever you want with these. And, if you want to mix these with other beads, if you want to, create your own bead collections and series. Sometimes I take the findings and I put them in other boxes, just so I can mix and match. But I think this is a really pretty collection. Personally, I love the orange and the peach, and so I plan to have a good time with it. The purple's pretty with it too. That'll contrast. She didn't concentrate a lot on the purple, but again, that just gives you a little bit of creativity. So you can mix purple with the orange or turquoise or blue and get some really interesting effects. Or if you want to stay in the spectrum, go for reds and jaspers and, you know, oranges and yellows. Add more yellow to it, uh, just to get that really springtime flower colors. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please list them down below. I love reading your comments. Well, you guys have a great day, and make creativity be your guide. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments down below. Make creativity be your guide.